Superhero, or even if I tumble fall, you know I need you there. Wanna be your superhero.
Welcome everyone to Adrenaline Tricking League live. Any and everything tricking. Guys, Resort World, Las Vegas, November 14th and 15th. I don't know. The more we do this, the more and more the excitement builds. How are you guys feeling? We have Jimmy Maguire, co-founder and CEO. And Maguire, what do we have in store for the viewers today?
Oh man. You guys are going to want to stay on this live. We got the biggest giveaway yet. November 14th and 15th, free rooms at Resorts World. One lucky winner. We're going to pick one person in the chat. You're going to win free rooms at Resorts World November 14th and 15th. It's going to be crazy.
Pretty insane. Free event, free rooms. What else do you need? We just need an airline partner at this point, I feel like, right? We're going to be giving away, again, one free room on this live stream. So make sure to comment your name and where you're from to enter. It's going to be chosen at total random. Terms do apply. We'll make sure to throw those up for the chat so you guys can check it out too. But one lucky winner, free rooms for the event.
That looks so dope. I mean, look at it up there. Like, we are going to be on the side of Resort World, our amazing partner. So excited. But Jimmy, I know people have been asking kind of from some of our lives, what exactly is this league?
This league is really a way to build the infrastructure for the sports side. The community is there, the audience is there, the value of what these athletes are doing is on an unbelievable level. It's rivaling, if not greater than Olympic level gymnasts. So everything and all of the pieces are there to set tricking up as this amazing sport art hybrid. And our entire job with the league is to build the infrastructure to bring outside resources into the sport to allow us to create careers for athletes and create careers around the entire sport on the content and media side as well.
And I think that to me is like the most important part about this league and what we've created is it's athletes obviously first, giving them the ability to really extend their career. Because right now we notice tricking is like almost hitting a plateau, and athlete careers are ending in their late 20s, early 30s, not because of their body necessarily, more because they got to go into the real world, get a job, and really they can't put all that time into tricking like they're doing at these younger ages. So the whole point of the league is to help extend those careers for the athletes. But then, like Jimmy mentioned, it's really providing an economic growth in all levels for people, whether you're an editor, whether you're a videographer, whether you are doing your own thing in tricking, it's only going to grow from here. Everyone's going to be able to grow because when there's more events, there's more people watching, there's more viewership. We're going to build fans. And what that's going to lead to ultimately is more participants. And tricking is a mass participation sport. I mean, literally, you can do it anywhere. And these athletes have proven it. I mean, the things I've seen people do on concrete is unbelievable. Not suggesting that that's how you start, but in the fact, again, you don't need a ball, you don't need a skateboard, you don't need things to do it. You can learn tricking, you can be part of this culture, this part of this movement with really no barrier to entry. And you're muted there for a second, Jimmy, but
we may be having a few technical issues. You know, technology nowadays, but hit him, Jimmy. Go for it. Oh, we may still be having issues. Oh, there we are. Okay, now we got you.
I'm good now? Chat,
yeah,
can we
good.
hear me?
Go for it.
Love it. So again, it's creating a standardized platform for the athletes as well. It's creating a professional platform where they have a level of transparency on what they're competing in, how they're being judged, and it's going to be uniform and the same every single time. So they can actually gear their training to the way judging is being scored at the Adrenaline Tricking League events. Now, this means athletes, again, they're still going to be hitting all of your favorite community events. They're still going to be engaging with the community, but professionalizing the competition side. So they're showing their best and they're elevating their performances as well throughout the entire league.
And that's what I'm
And I
honestly most excited about as an athlete is you're going to see these athletes going to your favorite events, being able to throw down, being able to really put out their best in other ways, right? And that's what's exciting. You're going to actually see these guys at more events, participating in more levels because they're not feeling the pressure of they have to compete everywhere, anywhere they go. And like Jimmy said, everything's going to be universally done. So we were seeing these first battles that are set up. The next event that's just right around the corner, based on how we see these battles play out, is going to determine what we see at the next event and the event after that. And you're really going to see your favorite athletes face off head to head when they're at their highest ability, when they're ready, peak performance, they know who they're going against, and they go through that battle structure.
In the last thing, honestly, just because it's so important, it's going to be more access to all of your favorite trickers, more high-end premium streaming content, storytelling, capturing their lives going into and out of the event on top of more competition, again, where we're going to be delivering that to the community on a 24/7 basis.
And I think that's so cool what you guys both mentioned. I mean, one, coming, being a tricker in the beginning of this time and saying tricking on concrete. I was one of those people. It was a lot of fun. But I think that's what's so cool is that you could do this anywhere and anywhere, and you could start at any time, which is the greatest part. So I feel like for a lot of our audience sometimes that hops on here and says, gosh, could I do this? Like, could I come to this event? And it's like, yes, any and everybody can come to this event and join in some way, which I think is super cool. And on top of that, for the audience, it allows, with this league, we could watch these athletes grow and kind of see their transformation as they go through these battles, because now that they know who they're battling, there's almost more pressure to an extent on the line because you know what you're about to face. So game on, and you have to be ready.
Oh, 100%. And I think when we speak of pressure, we got somebody coming on here that lives under pressure.
And I love it. But hey, wow. Okay, Jacob Pinto, top tier tricker, back after an 8-year layoff in 1v1.
Oh, man.
Hey, Jacob
There he
Pinto.
is.
Of course you had to make an entrance. How are you, Jacob Pinto? You were, let's just say, very active on last week's show up in the chat. Pretty sure everyone, including myself, enjoyed that. How are you feeling?
Honestly, I feel pretty good. My body feels good. My mind is straight. Just everything leading up to this event versus like 2 years ago, everything went wrong. This time, everything that could possibly go correct is happening. So I'm excited. I'm excited to get back out on the floor. I'm excited to just get in that like battle realm of conversation with tricks, because at the end of it, that's what this is. It's not like a pass for pass. It's not difficult moves. It's about overall versatility, like who you are as a tricker. And I'm excited to go out there and scare some people, have some fun,
You sound ready, man. I'm excited.
I love it. Bring in the heat.
Yeah, no, honestly, I do like I said, I feel really good. I feel confident. There's so many people that are saying I'm not going to win this. There's like so many people that are like, oh, he's old, he's this, he's that. Last time I checked, I'm on the battle card and you're not, so shut up. Second off is like, I think at the end of this, it's going to be more like there's another person that I have on my hit list. Like there's more after this. This is just a warm up. You know what I mean? So that we're just getting started. And Maguire, you know that. You know exactly who I want after this battle. And then after
Okay,
that, I'll get Anderson,
before
so
we
he can
get
shut
there,
up.
hang on. It's coming. You have your time. Hang on. So I think Jimmy's got a question for you here.
Well, before we talk about your next battle, we got one in front of you in 30 days, which is crazy. It's coming up so fast. But how
Yeah.
did this one? I feel like so many people were surprised when we dropped this match with you and Kazuki. How did it come about? Like you essentially kind of picked Kazuki. How did you come to that decision?
Well, look, I'll be honest with you. There's no beef with me and Kazuki. But am I going to bring beef to the dinner table? Absolutely. So what I mean by that is the reason why I picked Kazuki is because he's versatile. I've seen his footage. I've seen his videos. I've seen him trick. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I'll tell you guys this on the live. I watch his stuff every day. I study his
Hmm.
flaws. I study his transitions. I study what he's bad at. I study what his foot placement is, how his hips look. I'm studying everything this guy is doing, and I'm gonna break him down like a puzzle. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Okay. And the thing is like guys like that, shouts out to Kazuki. He's a great tricker. You know, like I'll give him respect, I'll give him props, but he's not going to survive with me in his face for 2 minutes telling him to go. He's not going to survive when it's like, okay, he does a pass and then I do a pass immediately after. And I'm going to be like, come on. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I want. I want a conversation with tricks. I want a battle. I don't want this pass for pass, give each other a hug, wait 45 seconds that all these other events do. I want a battle. You know what I mean? So
Totally.
that's where I think in this league, it's like it's a whole different ball game. You guys can I think anybody could take, breaks and throw passes the way everybody else does. But how we're battling, it's gonna be a battle. You know what I mean? It's like we're really gonna go head for head. He's gonna throw his best stuff, and he's gonna need his best stuff. He's gonna need his hardest stuff. He's gonna need everything. He's genuinely gonna need it. And the great thing about it is I'm not unlocking anything for this.
Yeah. No, I mean, one thing you said, first of all, I'm freaking excited. Yeah, we've been talking about that every day. And it's funny when I see the comments online too. It's like, Jacob's underdog, this and that. Don't get me wrong. Kazuki is a killer. This guy is
Mm-hmm.
really good. There is no doubt about that. But I think people are underestimating you because yes, you're a tricker, but I think there's levels, and I've always talked about this. Another example is Reggie Takahashi. Reggie Takahashi on the tricks you see on Instagram versus what he does in a battle, night and day difference. There's a lot of confidence in someone like Reggie Takahashi on who he can be on a given night to night basis. And I think that's where someone like yourself comes in. You are an athlete, you are a battler. And like you mentioned, this is not a pass for pass, who's going to land the best, hardest combo within a half hour. This is a battle, and there's a lot of strategy and things that go into that. And I think that's what I'm most excited to see is what is that strategy of yours, and see how Kazuki retaliates. I know without a doubt this has the potential to be battle of the night, given you guys are going to put on fireworks. And I am just super excited to see how that goes. But, one thing too, I think it goes back to like what you said, it's been 2 years really since people have seen you, and that was only a 2v2 battle. It's really been 8 years since we've seen you 1v1. But talk about to me the longevity of you being able to keep doing this at such a high level, and I guess the difference of training tricks at a gathering versus how you're training tricks now for this battle.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you, man. Like, I feel like most trickers nowadays, they go to the gym, they session, they try to recover their body, they do a little bit of weights, and then they go back to the gym and they try to unlock more stuff. That's called your basic average tricker. I'm what you call a martial artist that happens to be a tricker. So I, for the past, I think coming up on 20 years, have been doing martial arts. For the past at least 15 years, have been like constantly training as an athlete, working out, agility, speed, conditioning, recovery, like to the point where like my parents would send me to doctors or like rehab therapists or massage therapists, or like my mom's researching the best possible supplements to like recover my body, you know what I mean? Or like there's so many things that went into it over like the course of time of like 15, 16 years, where I learned that it wasn't training the tricks to be able to do the tricks. It's making my body ready to be able to do the tricks, like outside of the gym. So that's exactly what I'm doing. And I'll be on 100% honest with you guys. I haven't touched a spring floor probably in like 3 months. We're 30 days out. So I just want to put that into consideration. Like, let me just you guys have that clip. Somebody can screen record it, whatever. I am still going to take this in 2 rounds because let me tell you why. My body is going to be more than prepared to handle anything I tell it to do, if that makes sense. Versus he's going to be with his notepad and his water bottle with Taka in the corner, like trying to strategize his combos. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be standing there staring at him, wondering why the hell he's not going, why he hasn't responded yet. You know what I mean? So there's level, like you said, there's levels to it. Like, not a lot of people know that I've been winning events, top 16s, killing brackets before people even knew what tricking was. You know what I mean? Some of the newer guys that are coming in and they're claiming to be the top tiers. It's like, you don't even know the roots of this sport. You don't even know where it came from. You know what I mean? So there's all these like different things that break down into it. But as far as like preparing my body for the battle and making sure I'm ready for it, I have no doubt about it that my body and my mind is going to be 100% ready for it. I don't need to I don't need to like do as much preparation as like anybody else would as far as mentally, because I feel like that's half the battle. Anybody can physically get up there and have the stamina and do it. You know what I mean? But it's just the mindset, and I've already won this thing, dude. Like I've literally already won this thing, and so in my brain, I've won it. I've heard them announce my name every day, every time I'm in the gym. I'm literally hearing myself win every day, every hour, and I'm training, and it's the only thing that's on my mind. So Kazuki's gonna bring everything. He's going to need to bring everything. Like, he's going to need it. I want him to quad. I want him to do all the hard stuff. Like, give it to me, please, because I'm gonna call you out in the middle of the floor and I'm gonna make you jackknife in front of me. So you better have your jackknife. If Kazuki's watching, he better have his jackknife on point, because I'm gonna call him out on it. So let's just.
This is
That's
wild.
what, man.
I'm hyped sitting here. I'm
Yeah.
hype. I like.
Yeah.
There's just so much going on. But Jimmy, I think we got something for Pinto.
Yeah, I mean, that's to me what separates you right now from every other tricker out there is what you are doing outside of the spring floor, right? It's the supplements, it's the way you're studying. You said his hip rotation and, all of his different tricks, his bag, so to speak. And you're preparing for this like a competition. Tell me about the stakes for this competition with the new league, too.
I'm sorry, my end cut out. I missed the first part. Tell me about the what in this league.
Tell me about the new stakes. I mean, given the new
Oh,
league format, the way this is, being set up, the infrastructure being built, and I feel like that's a big reason you're preparing the way you are too.
yeah. I mean, it's like, there's a whole layout. You guys have shown it to me, and I'm not gonna say a lot, but there's a lot of events that are gonna be coming up, and there's gonna be more stuff that is to come in the future, and like you said, just making sure my body is prepared, because after this battle, I'm not going to stop training. I'm going back into another camp, and I'm just going to start just going back to the athlete mode and just keeping that switch on. Because, more battles are going to come, more events are going to come. Me and Mike are definitely going to line up 2v2s in the future. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot that is on the line for this for me. But it's like that risk and that reward, and like knowing what you're stepping into, you know what I mean, in the battle, and like that whole idea of it into a different like top tier type thing where adrenaline is taking it to is what I'm looking forward to, because now, like, I wonder how big the next event is going to be, and I wonder who people are going to start talking, oh, Pinto should battle this guy, Pinto should battle that, you know what I mean? People are going to start talking, instead of saying, oh, he's going to lose, they're going to say, oh, he should battle this guy, because that's what's going to happen. So I think I'm prepared for it. I think it's going to go into a different ball game, and I don't think anybody else is ready for it, because next year it's going to be insane. I am definitely going to be touching multiple battle floors. Just know that.
No, I love that. I love that. And I think that's
Yeah.
something you and me have talked about too, is like with the new league, not only what's at stake, which is again getting bigger every single time, but there's going to be so much more conversations happening where this recency bias is something we see a lot of, oh, this person just landed this, they're now like the best because they landed this, or or they landed that and they're now the
Or what they
best.
do
But I
is
really
they get a clip and they post it on Instagram, and they think because the comments in the section it's good, and they say wow, or they give the fire emojis when it was bad technique, they still think it's good. Half the stuff you see on Instagram that trickers post, horrible. It's trash. I'll be flat out honest with you. It's bad technique, it's bad posture, there's no power, it's effortless. Most of the time people aren't even trying, they're just doing it because they're happy to be a part of the sport, which is great, no problem. Join the sport. But if you're going to try something and then claim that you're the best at it when it wasn't clean, sit down, buddy. Or just hit up Maguire, see if they'll let you join the prelim so you can battle me.
Well, I do think, on that point though, we're going to see, man, first of all, we're very happy to have you on the show. We knew this was going to be fun, but I think something to me is we're going to start seeing the conversations be about winning, about like, no, this person right now is one of the top tier people because they've just won 4 battles in a row, not, oh, they landed this new combo. And again, that's always going to play into fact of what people are training and doing. But I think the conversation is going to become a lot more about who's winning, who's losing, who are you beating, like we see with every single sport. I mean, there is in every single sport. Skateboarding is a perfect example, not even touching some of the big 4 sports or MMA. We take skateboarding. Nigel Houston is right now actively the GOAT because the guy wins everything. He doesn't, and it's not only that he wins everything, he's so consistent at winning. He loses, but he's so consistent. And that's why he's talked about Yuto in skateboarding, same thing. And I think that's what we're going to start to see with tricking is based on wins and losses. That's going to be the new conversation, not this recent.
100%. 100%. Because like I said, you have these trickers that are, I call them clippers, where they post these clips on Instagram and people claim them the best, or they go to this battle and they get lucky one time in the bracket because they had their 50-minute break before their final pass. So they stuck their trick and they were able to win the battle. Good for you. Great. That's not really battling. The way I came up in the tricking world with battling, and let's be clear about wins. You're correct about like racking up wins, but it's how did you get those wins? If you got those wins going pass for pass with a minute break in between, that's not a battle. 1 round is 1 minute. That's a battle. You know what I mean? So not only racking up the wins, but knowing what type of win it was. You know what I mean? Because if you're going to go to just some event and do, their pass for pass battle round, you know what I mean? And kind of just get lucky in the bracket or get mixed up or have a good bracket that was lined up and you missed all the good trickers and you end up in the top, you know what I mean? And you end up winning. That's fine. Good for you. But that doesn't really state that it was a battle because they're not going pass for pass like we are. This league is going to be different. This league is going to be better. This league is going to take tricking to where it needs to go and back to where it was. Because my OGs taught me battling 1 minute round, you go. I used to battle Anise, Jeremy, Danny at the gym. That was my training session, was to show up and get roasted by my OGs. And we would go 1 minute rounds. That was battling. Nowadays, it's shifted into something else because everybody's too lazy and they don't want to train or be consistent or, they want to post the Instagram clips. But long story short, the way that we're going back to it now, it's going to make trickers turn into athletes. And that's the way that it should be.
That battle conversation.
Pinto, it's always so good to hear from you and to talk to you.
It's good to see you, Kat.
I'm sure all the fans that are over here in our comments have a lot of questions. So everybody who's on with us right now, drop your questions in. We will get to them a little bit later. But we want to store them all up so we're prepared. Also, if you just hopped on with us, we are giving a hotel room giveaway at the end, November 14th, 15th in Las Vegas Resort World. 1 winner, so stay tuned. Make sure you've dropped in your name and where you're from. That makes you eligible. Certain terms apply. We'll get there towards the end, but stay with us. We have some more exciting news coming your way.
That's gonna be
man.
crazy.
Oh, man. You guys thought we were
Wow.
done with battles. We're not done. We're just getting started. We've been saying this from the beginning, everybody. This is going to be the biggest event in tricking history. Wouldn't be that without these 4 athletes on the roster. We got Dante Clark and Tiki Wu teaming up together versus Fuju Hanjo, Haruki Setasu. It's about to be insanity. The tricks we're about to see sync, the tricks we're going to see teamed up, the tricks we're going to see in general, it is about to be insane. Jacob, what are you thinking at first watch? How
Mm,
hyped are you about this one?
this is gonna be wild. This is gonna be crazy. uh, honestly, honestly, I I think I'm gonna have to lean on Dante and Tiki on this one. I think I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to tell, but I'm leaning a little bit more towards Dante and Tiki. I think Haruki and Fuju will put up a pretty good battle. It just kind of depends on how versatile Fuju's going to be, because I know Haruki has it all, but Fuju is so we'll see.
What are your
Wild,
thoughts,
wild,
man?
wild, wild.
Right? I mean, there's a real chance this is setting up, a potential championship match too. I think this is of that
Yeah,
caliber.
yeah, 100%, 100%. These guys are top tier guys, and it's honestly it's gonna depend on who, not really the tricks and what's thrown, because they can throw crazy stuff. It's gonna depend on like who is synced up more and how diverse are the combos. Because one thing that I noticed with like mine and Guthrie's battle last time is with the Takahashi brothers is like we were like, okay, let's just do like generic basic combos, but some that like people wouldn't really do much. Like, I don't know, like just be different in a way. So if Tiki and Dante can do that and get their combos to be like unique, which I know they can, and then stomp it with a nasty power move at the end, there should be no reason why they can't win. But I mean, Haruki and Fuju, they're like silent little, I don't even know what they're killers. Like Haruki is dangerous on the floor. That's a very dangerous guy to have in front of you. You know what I mean? So
Totally.
it's like it's gonna be fun. I'm excited to see it. It's gonna be wild.
For
Amazing.
sure. I think I love the 2v2 just because like it's just such a different world, right? 1v1, it's just 1-on-1, everybody's going head to head. The bat, like there's high stakes. And same with 2v2, but I think I like the synchronicity sometimes of some of the tricks and the differences and the creativity you could explore with having two people at the same time going head to head. So I am super excited to see you battle. I'm not gonna lie, but this 2v2 is pretty hot. Like we're gonna have a good
Yeah,
one with this one for sure.
it's cool that you brought
Pinto,
that up,
before
Kat.
you
Like
go ahead.
the 2v2. It's cool that you brought that up because like with a one-on-one, you can talk, you can go as much as you want. You're not restricted. You know what I mean? I
Mhm.
feel like with 2v2s, my experience, battling with Guthrie, it's like you're restricted, but to an extent where it's like timing matters, takeoff, stepping into things, like little tweaks like that is like what we honed in on to be able to line our combos up, which is like honestly, it's not even the tricks itself. It's how they're going into it and how they're coming out of it. That's really the key to this is in how who's going to be able to take it, because like we've all known, all these trickers are top tier and like they can kill it all one-on-ones, but being able to time up that like the synchronization going in and out of it, that's what's really going to be like, okay, which one of the two, we all know you can do it, but which one of the two is really going to line it up, you know? So yeah, this one's going to be wild.
Definitely. And I think like you said, the synchronicity and just even sometimes the steps. It's not even the tricks themselves, but the in and out I think is super cool for the audience to really watch and grasp the difficulty level of being able to move so intensely perfect with your partner is I think something that the judges look for. So super
Mhm.
excited. Maguire, I think we have one word from you real quick.
Yeah, I think one thing that to me is the most exciting part about this battle is not only the 2v2 aspect, but something that's a lot different is you're only going to see them do this battle that night. You're not going to see them run 1v1s before or after where, I mean, let's face it, if you're doing a 1v1 before the 2v2 and your opponent's doing it after, they're going to be better for that 2v2. I mean, Jacob, you experienced that firsthand. I know Guthrie's experienced that 10 times firsthand on us, but knowing that these guys are at their peak, at their top level, going on that battle floor, November 15th, it's gonna be fireworks. So I'm just excited to see everyone at their top. It's gonna be a great battle. And, oh man, and you know what's the craziest part? We got more battles after this one too. This is not even the whole card. It's gonna be wild, people. You gotta be there. That's for sure.
This
I'm
is
excited.
crazy. Well, Jacob Pinto, always a pleasure to have you. First in our chat this week, now on with us, actually chatting this week. Is there any last words you want to give the audience? Whoever, this is your spot.
Kazuki, I need you to bring your best stuff. I don't want you to fall. I don't want you to trip. I don't want you to mess up. I want the best Kazuki that can possibly be on that floor because that's what's going to bring the best Jacob to the floor. So please don't fall. Train hard. Train good. Give me a good battle. Give me a good conversation. And let's put on a show. And 2 rounds. If it goes in the third, I'll be disappointed in myself because I didn't train enough. But 2 rounds, it's and nobody is genuinely going to expect how I'm going to start round 1. So just know that round 1 is for sure a bag. Done. Round 2, it's gonna be a little bit harder, but it's literally second nature for me. Like this is fun for me. This is very fun. So I'm excited. That's all I gotta say. I'm excited. Just Kazuki, bring your stuff, bro, because you're gonna need it.
All right. Well, thank you. It's always an honor. We look forward to seeing you November 14th, 15th. It's gonna be wild. But thank you again.
Appreciate you guys.
We'll chat soon.
Peace.
See you, brother.
Later, guys.
Thanks, brother.
Wow. That audience
some
chat,
words.
if you guys, if you're not having a fun time on this one, I don't know what to say. Jacob, I mean, Caitlin, Jimmy, Jacob seems freaking ready.
He's locked. He's locked and loaded. And I know him from just the past, tricking, NASCA and sport karate and kind of the martial art world that he spoke on. And he just seems really ready, really intense, doing his research, doing his training. So I'm pumped. Jimmy?
People are not used to the way Jacob is talking about tricking. And I think it's a really cool evolution in the sport. Like, he is treating it like a competition. He is not here to make any friends. It's all love at the end of the day, but he is wanting to, have every tiny advantage possible. And I think the mental side of it's a big one for him. He seems so locked in. I can't wait to watch him battle.
Love it.
All right. And on to what is next. Shaquan. We have our special guest, Adrenaline Pro. He has acquired 7.2 million followers on TikTok.
Now I'm on live.
He is here with us today. Shaquan, welcome to the show.
Your
What's
fans
going
haggling
on?
you in the streets?
Oh yeah, I just got done working out and everything.
Of course.
Nice.
Yeah, we know you got to be prepping. As always, I mean, you're always in the gym. You're always posting some fire content, and we always all love it. But one question for you: how are you feeling about Vegas? Are you ready
Oh
for
man,
this event?
I'm definitely excited for Vegas. I'm definitely ready for it, to be honest with you. I have my little, doubts and everything once in a while, but like at the same time, I'm just like, you know what, just go for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely ready for it.
Nice.
Love it.
And Resort World, the hotel. I believe you've been there recently. How are you feeling?
Yes.
Like, tell us a little bit about the hotel and kind of some things that you love about it.
One thing for sure is I will say the view. The view gets me all the time. I really love like as soon as going inside the hotel room, the view is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Food's great. Uh, It's really comfortable. I will say that myself, but um, at the same time, you know what I'm saying, it's really nice hotel to like really just stay in, if you don't really know the like whole Las Vegas like world around and whatnot, it's really good to stay in.
Yeah, I mean, the
Totally.
fact that adrenaline is on the side of the building, like this has never been done before. Maguire, tell us a little bit more.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, I mean, Shaquan at the shoot, we had a fun time, man. We were bouncing around that hotel, filming, eating good food, like you talked about. It was a great time, dude. And I think one thing that's so exciting is them really taking on tricking and really promoting it and being a great partner in that sense to get more eyeballs on it. And that's something I'd love to talk about for a second with you. I mean, there is no doubt you're one of the best people to really do what adrenaline's doing from a sporting element, but you have done from a social influencer side. People like yourself, Bailey Payne, Flip like Z, uh, Dom Lewis. I can go on and on. You guys have done such a good job, but talk about how you're growing the sport in your own way, hitting these broad audiences, right? Hitting a broader audience of really showing what tricking is.
Okay, so I will say how I'm really growing with it. To be honest with you, I will say it does take a little bit of time to really like grow from the sport, but at the same time, I'm really just trying to put it on the map. You know what I'm saying? Not just, for people just locally, but like, worldwide, people from different types of places, you know what I'm saying? From Brazil, Hong Kong, any type of place at least. So people actually would know what tricking is.
100%.
I think you do such a
Yeah.
great job of just that. You make such easy, digestible content that brings awareness to tricking. But tell me how you're feeling now, moving yourself from the, content world into the straight up competition, feeling about the league and everything like that too.
How I feel about the league, I will say it's something new to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really sure of how I'm gonna go with it, but at the same time, throughout the time just growing and just really doing it or whatnot, I will get used to it. But I will say it is something new, and I'm really excited to do, of course, as well. And Heike, I'm just hyped. You know what I'm saying? I'm really hyped for this.
Love
I
it.
will just say that right now.
Well, I love the honesty too, because this is a new thing for everybody. I mean, it's new stakes, it's a new platform, it's such a big stage. There is no way to really prepare for it outside of just getting on the mat and going and competing and giving it all you got. So I'm excited to see you up there.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much.
Of course. So next, I think we're gonna check out a little video with Ice Show Speed. We're gonna have a little view for our audience here.
Do a soft flip like this. Just do that. Just do that. I'm teaching him how to do a backflip. What y'all talking about? Okay, now do it again. You gotta lift up, man. You gotta. You come from? Chat, he trying to flex? Okay, he trying to flex. Okay, watch this. Let me do a real backflip. Let me do a real backflip. That worked, chat. Let me see you. Chat, you about to do some freaky shit. I know he is.
You're cold, man.
Hey.
Whoa,
I
this is
appreciate
so
that. Thank you.
sick. Shaquan, tell the audience a little bit more about how it was working with Ice Show Speed. Like, what was that like, and just that whole experience that you had?
To really work with him and whatnot, it was really a blessing to be honest, because obviously you don't really see people like that just out of the ordinary, just like to really just work with or just really get to talk to and whatnot. So I would say the experience of really talking to him was really, really professional. It was really fun, and I really just enjoyed his energy because of how he brings like joy to other like kids and other people and whatnot. That's how I want to do to bring out truth in the room. I want people to actually enjoy and actually like strive to get to level like that. You know what I'm saying? Not just money wise, not just, physical wise, but like, mentally as well. And just to inspire other people.
No, you said it best, Shaquan. I mean, you've done such a great job pushing the sport to that next generation and that younger generation of athletes. And I mean, you've really become an icon in the sport that I think a lot of people can look up to on really how you got involved in the story you've created yourself. And, you're telling that story beautifully. And, it's going to be exciting to not only more and more have people see you battle on the big stage and things like that, but just continuing your journey of pushing tricking to such a broad audience.
For sure. For sure, for sure. Well, so cool to see how far you've come as one of the biggest trickers like on social media. I'm not sure who has more followers than you, which is so dope. But what's next? Like, what are your goals in tricking?
Well, one thing for sure is I want to go ahead and do this thing November 15th at Resorts World. Let's go ahead and make something happen. And then later on down the road, keep pushing towards even more bigger goals. That's why I will say right there. I'm really focused on that the most.
Love it.
That's awesome.
Love
I
it.
feel like you're going to just keep growing. It's going to be so cool to watch you again. For our audience members, I think if you've never seen Shaquan live, this is like a treat. Because, like, it's one thing to see tricking, online. It's one thing to see a clip here and there. But, like, when you're watching him in action and, like, literally, I'm not exaggerating, when you're looking like this way to watch him on, like, in the air, it's insane. Like, so you guys will not want to miss him live. Jimmy Maguire, anything else to finish?
Nah, man, I think you're gonna put on a show, bro. I'm excited to see you. I know people are excited to come and watch you too. So just a reminder, guys, chat. It's a free event. We're giving away a free room. Can't really beat that. You're gonna see amazing people like Shaquan out there. It's gonna be awesome.
Yes, sir.
Well, Shaquan, thank you so much for being here on the show with us. As always, we can't wait to see your next cool, fun clip and see you November 14th and 15th in Las Vegas. Thanks again.
All right. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course.
Awesome, Shaquan. All right, man.
Talk soon, brother.
See you soon. Wow. That's, one thing that's really fun about Shaquan and chat, if you've never met him in person, he's one of the kindest people you'll meet. He's just so open and he loves tricking. He loves tricking and he just loves he's just such a positive person. So, Chad, if you meet him in Vegas for the first time, go up to him, talk to him. I promise you're going to have a great conversation. And if you want to strike a conversation, bring up anime, as you know, he loves it.
You may be there for a minute, but, go ahead, bring that up.
Yeah.
All right. I think we have, Alex D. They are hungry. Can't wait to see the battles. Ooh.
I feel that, man. Everyone's hungry. I mean, thank all the athletes who are jumping in on these lives every single week. I mean, you saw Shaquan taking time out of his training to hop in, say hi to the chat and everything. But
yeah.
That's the resounding feeling I get with every single athlete is they've been hungry, starving for a platform like this, and they're going to show out for the first event. So you're not going to want to miss it.
Totally.
Definitely.
And
go ahead,
well,
Maguire.
I know we're going to be picking a winner here soon, but I do think it's time to announce not only the giveaway we have on this chat, but we actually just kicked off a second giveaway, and that is Guthrie's Grades Trick of the Week, what we got going on. We are going to be doing another round where you can earn free hotel rooms at Resorts World November 14th and 15th by submitting your trick. So what it is, it's a cheat 720, post it on your story, post in your feed for getting extra bonuses, tag Resorts World, Michael Guthrie, Adrenaline Tricking. He is going to pick one winner, and that winner is getting 2 free room nights the November 14th and 15th at Resorts World. So again, chat, go lock those cheat 720s in. We want to see them. Get it done. Win those free rooms. It's going to be good.
All right.
That's 2 free rooms.
Ooh,
Yeah.
2 free rooms. I mean, hey guys, I don't know about you. I've never been part of an event where they're giving away hotel rooms, so just saying. All right, so don't forget to obviously do what Maguire just said. Post your trick. Make sure you tag everybody, because if you don't tag us, we don't see it, obviously. But let's take a moment, and Jimmy, Maguire, myself, whomever, we're going to answer some questions that are in the chat just to see kind of what everybody is feeling. Ooh, okay. I'm going to read this one. I'm going to get super close to the screen because it is so small. What seminars will be at the event and who will be running them? Caitlin's Sword was my daughter's second favorite seminar, first being the GOATS seminar, and that is from Allison. So one of you guys want to chat on seminars?
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. I mean, the first batch, we've got Boy Yang and his student who is actually going to be battling, teaching a seminar. They are unbelievable technicians. It's going to be a tricking seminar, a lot of kick heavy stuff, but they are just so clean with all of their technique. It's going to be a great way for beginners, intermediates, or advanced trickers to get on the floor and jump in with them. And then Maguire, I know we have Alex D in the chat. You want to talk about his seminar?
Oh yeah, I
Ooh.
mean it doesn't get better than that. We got Alex D coming, Skillless seminar. I mean, if you guys haven't seen Alex D trick, go to his Instagram. You're going to be on there for a few hours, but go there, watch it, and enjoy. One of my favorite trickers, but honestly, one of my favorite teachers. I've learned so much from him over the years, and just his thought process on style and creativity is just it's truly amazing. You see it in all of his work. So we got two amazing seminars for you guys at this event. And the beautiful part is, given we're going to be having so many more events throughout this next year, there's going to be so many seminars to have. So we're going to be bringing some of them back, and it's just going to be an ongoing more and more, because as we build this thing too, something for myself and Jimmy, we've talked a lot about with you, Caitlin, is not only putting on these amazing battles, but continuing to grow the next generation of athletes. And that's where that scouting session comes in. That's where the open sessions and, of course, the seminars.
Super cool. Well, Allison, thank you for your question. That was so sweet. Tell your daughter I said hello. And yes, like Maguire and Jimmy said, these seminars are going to be something you don't want to miss. Like each time we have an event and each person that's in there, trust me, this is prime things to learn. And it could be from beginner to advanced. So don't feel shy or, don't say, oh, I'm not going to come because they're at this level. That's why they're there, and they're there to teach you your skill. So thanks, Allison. Next question is from David. Any chance that Adrenaline will make an event in Europe next year?
The full slate will be announced by the end of the year, but there is a high possibility. Again, with the league, the best part is that it's not going to be just Vegas. It is going to be all over the world. We're doing Adrenaline events. There's going to be more events. It is a true league. Competition will be year round. So we're excited to launch the full slate soon. But there are a few cities in Europe, Maguire, we're pretty excited about.
There are indeed, and there's definitely a lot of cities all around the world we have scheduled in slate. But I can tell you guys, we're gonna be everywhere. We're really gonna be bringing this show everywhere as much as we can, because tricking is such a global sport. I mean, it really is. It's done everywhere and everywhere. So we want to bring this sport. We want to bring these battles to as many people as we can, as many audiences we can hit.
I mean, Chad, don't hold me to this, but I feel like tricking needs to be done right in front of the Eiffel Tower. So maybe that's a little bit of a hint.
Well, don't give away too many hints. We have to keep the audience wanting more. You know what I mean? But yes, there are going to be different events all over, and we can't wait to announce them. One last question. How long will the broadcast be?
We got 9 battles. It's going to be 2 to 2.5 hour live stream. And again, this is going to be the most professional live stream tricking has ever seen. We got amazing on-camera talent such as our host, Caitlin Dechelle, other people that are going to be supporting the broadcast, but the camera angles, the lighting, everything that's going, we're pouring our hearts and soul into this thing to make the viewing experience amazing. And it might go a little bit longer if we get some overtimes too, which is always fun. But again, that's going to be a free live stream that we're going to be putting here on our YouTube channel as well.
That's amazing. This is so fun. You guys, I've seen little bits and glimpses of stage and lights and some setup. I haven't even seen it all, and I'm being 1000% honest, but the stuff that I have seen is just next level. Next level. So you guys have been killing it.
We really are something that you're going to see it, and we're not giving this away until it comes out, but we have something very special in that room for you guys. It's going to be a battle floor. It's going to be a battle experience you've never seen before. And, a goal for us at Adrenaline Tricking League is to make tricking, not, oh, it's gymnastics or it's a knockoff of something else. Tricking is tricking. And you guys are going to see that firsthand November 15th at Resorts World.
Sweet. All right. So, Jimmy, Maguire, either of you, let's go over the terms of the hotel giveaway.
Alrighty, we are going to be announcing a winner very shortly. But again, the terms are you got to register for the Adrenaline Tricking League event. It is a free event. This is a non-purchase giveaway. You don't need to buy anything. You just need to show up and come. So again, make sure to get your tickets. There are free GA tickets. There are free Tricking Pass tickets. It is a free event. And on top of it, to enter right now in the chat, one last chance before we choose a winner at random, your name and your location. If you miss this one, we're also going to be having that Guthrie Trick of the Week, which is going to be extending into early next week. These are 2 free room nights at Resorts World, November 14th and 15th. You get to experience everything on Friday and on Saturday. Have a great evening out, a great weekend in Vegas at Resorts World while you're at the Adrenaline Tricking League inaugural event.
Love it.
All right, guys. Well, let's see who our lucky winner is. Drum roll. I'm so ready. Do we have a name? Do we have a name?
Our producer,
I'm
Matt, is
looking.
probably
I'm
scrambling.
waiting. Yeah. This is chosen on random, so you know. I mean, obviously, Jimmy, Maguire, myself, we've been here and in it this whole time. So we're not even picking or doing anything. I'm just so excited. I can't contain myself.
While
It's
we're
coming.
pulling that
But
up.
hey, look, in the meantime, let's chat, right? So next week, I think we have the full battle card will be announced, right? Obviously, we're going to take a deeper dive. We're going to keep going into more interviews and more people. And obviously, the Guthrie winner will be announced on there too, which is another giveaway. So if you guys want to put your tricks up there, tag us. Trust me, these are like the coolest opportunities out there. Like a free event, first off, Tricking has never seen anything like this, right? So to come to be a part of this experience, I know that I am excited. But I think we have a winner. Is it ready? Cole Seastone, congratulations.
Hey!
You have won a free hotel giveaway, Resort World, November 14th and 15th. We are so excited to have you, and thank you for being here on the chat.
Amazing. And
Appreciate you, Cole.
we're so excited. The battles are going to be crazy. The whole weekend is going to be crazy. There's going to be tons of activations going on through the casino. You guys are going to get to be part of. It's going to be a great time. We have a lot to dive in on next week's live, but congrats against Cole. We can't wait to see you in Vegas. It's going to be crazy. We're excited.
Cole, make sure to hit the Adrenaline contact email to claim the giveaway. We're going to be messaging you directly as well, so we can get that all sorted. But make sure to hit the contact email again if you have any questions as we start to reach out to you. And congratulations. See you in Vegas.
Well, thank you guys. This has been another fun week talking to Jacob, Pinto, Shaquan. Who knows who we're even going to have next week. This is always so fun. Remember, November 14th, 15th with our partner Resort World. We are going to throw an amazing event. We hope to see you there. And we hope to see you next week, Wednesday, on our live. Talk to you guys soon.
Awesome.
Thanks, chat.
Bye.
Thanks, chat. Bye.